You'll be watching a demonstration that I made of this reference photo from Abby Mulhern of the Delaware Water Gap. Here's my finished painting, and I wanted to show you first the sketch I did, very rough, and then I put it onto a canvas that was painted a yellow background so that the color I could make sure everything was getting covered. And I laid out reference lines, and here I am painting the background colors. And you can see some of that yellow peeking through, and I'll make sure all that gets covered up. This is in time lapse, so you won't have to watch all 6 hours or so of whatever it took me to do this. I try to lay in the dark colors first because it's easier with acrylics for me to lay in the lighter colors, and you're going to see a lot of layers throughout this whole thing, layer upon layer. These are chalk lines give me a reference to where to put some of these trees. There's a lot going on in this picture. Using a fan brush and some other brushes, also a Walmart brush that cost me about $1.50. Believe it or not, that's going to be coming up. You'll see it with the green handle. I really like it. Again, these are just base colors, and then I will be covering up these tree trunks and working with them. The water, I want to point out, will be very much layer upon layer of reworking. I'm not happy, and I keep adding to it and doing more things to it. So we're just going to let this roll for a while. These rocks here, I put them in dark so that the water would be mostly covering them, and sometimes I will add back into them if I feel that I want more to show. Really challenging painting. See, now I'm adding in the lighter colors, which stand out better if you put them last. I'm not really that fast of a painter. Not quite this fast. You might be thinking, well, that water doesn't look too good. And that's what I was thinking too. This is why I kept going over it, and you will see. I don't want to try to create a false sense that I can just do that in one shot and everything is perfect. Never perfect. And there's always a chance to redo things, which is what I do very often. Some of my efforts are just looking at a picture I take of it after I'm done for the day, and I see what I need to fix. Next morning I'll go at it again. By the way, if you have any questions, you can contact me on the YouTube or Facebook at Wayne Matheson, and I'll try to answer every question. I hope you're as happy with the final as I am, but I wanted to emphasize the fact that there's a lot of reworking going on, and that's what you are seeing here. Acrylics are very friendly that way. You can paint over very quickly and fix things. Here I covered up the rocks too much, so I put them back in again. Suffice it to say, the water is very hard for me. Again, please feel free to ask any questions. I will try to answer them, no matter how silly they may seem to you. They're not. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy it.